Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lakeburg Kingdom, which is still not exactly a name that Her Royal Highness Queen Saffron Golden Apple is exactly happy to go ahead and have something about Sue's and Mary's, but unfortunately it has stuck, especially considering the fact that we actually are, well, a kingdom that... No! Oh my gosh! We are a kingdom that actually does happen to have, wow, some gemstones. And unfortunately, that has attracted the wrong sort of attention because now Nature Lover has died violently. No one will ever know who contacted the Assassin's Guild, but as usual, it lived up to its reputation. Nature Lover's demise was obviously unnatural, though it's difficult to pinpoint the exact time or cause of death. Rest in peace, Nature Lover. I am so sorry that you never figured out, or maybe you did at the last moment, who murdered your husband. But there we go. There we go. Nature Lover, who outlived, well, two partners and left behind a very elderly widow named Earl, who will hopefully go ahead and, you know, collect whatever legacy Nature Lover left. Yeah, well, because he became an assassin to try to figure out who murdered his husband, I think that we can say that maybe at the last moment, I can't check his relationships to see if he ran into the Gemstorm family. I think that we can say with confidence that he got to the end of that mystery, but then it got him. Which leaves us with yet another single person who I now need to take care of. Earl, how much longer do you have to kick around? Because, oh, you're about to pass away yourself. Okay, Beetle! Why is everyone dying? Beetle! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, Beetle Crystals was Nature Lover and Alpaca Crystal's son. Beetle was only 47. They should have had a lot longer to live. The fact that this happened makes me think that actually Beetle was trying to like figure out who killed his dads, and here we are. Wow, it is just one murder after another, and I am beginning to fear for our citizens to the point where I do feel like we need a bit more protection. So Galactic Berry and Earl Lover now have a crush. Galactic, are you married to someone? You're married. We're gonna keep moving with that, okay? Oh my gosh. And I think we're about to lose our new treasurer too, and there's just a ton of people who have suddenly grown up. So let's at least go ahead and start there. We do need to make sure that the young villagers who now have gone ahead and grown... Her Royal Majesty Queen Saffron would like to make a very deep royal sigh over the fact that just now, as she is trying to solve a cascade of murder mysteries involving lumberjacks and the Assassin's Guild, just as she was trying to find a place for some of the youth that have now grown up out of their parents' houses to live, we end up having the artisans and the peasants fighting with each other. Toiling all day, every day, only to live a miserable life, how could the peasants stand seeing Lakeburg's artisans profit from the labor of others and wallow in leisure? Artisans were outraged by these accusations. When they go to pleasure houses or the fortune teller, they do not wallow, they improve the economy. You know, I could see how this would have to do with a lot of unrest because a lot of people just died. If we pay the peasants better, then we actually get money? And the peasants will be upset. Oh, so let's see. So we can't just give, oh, then we could like, I don't know how that works out, but I think instead we're going to go ahead and we are going to pay the peasants better because the artisans are less satisfied in life than the peasants. And Queen Saffron likes money, but joyful. Offended. A day of rest, though. In light of all the murders, we shall go ahead and have a day of rest. Now, here's a progressive and efficient decision. The peasant's loss in production is offset by the efficiency gained from feeling rested. Still, the artisans were extremely offended to see their queen giving in to the dubious request of those commoners. Well, to be fair, those commoners have been murdered left, right, and center lately, so maybe it isn't the worst thing in the world to try to make their lives a little better. She's not heartless, our queen. In fact, she's actually kind, if I recall. I think she does have the kind trait. Meanwhile, Aslan Gymnail, you have grown up enough to have your own home, and Solera Bell, welcome. I apologize if very recently, Nolina, your mother, your grandmother did recently die, but otherwise you're doing good. Like, cross your fingers that continues. We have a lot of singlets all of a sudden, including Fern, whose husband Beetle just died. She didn't even get to have like a child with him or anything. She's just by herself. A healer, 27, still young, kind, romantic, if boring. Like, I don't really remember what kind of relationship she even had with Beetle. I can only assume it was semi-decent. Well, she's gonna be mourning for a little bit. But while we wait that out, why don't we go ahead and see... Honey, are you mourning? Yes. And also, Honey... Oh no. I remember now, Taz, quote unquote, tripped over a cat, which of course means that whatever guild of murderous tree assassins are going around murdering off my lumberjacks and trying to steal our gemstones, they made her a widow with a young child very early in life. She actually has little Taz the second going ahead and growing up frustrated and offended in life. Well, okay, so mourning. Who else is still mourning? Like, just checking, just for reference. Latte, you are really unhappy right now. Possibly because, like, you're frail, you're offended, like, several of your partners have died? Latte has outlived thus far 3 people and still has quite a bit of life kicking in her. So we'll have to see if she can find a partner. Anybody else recently? Okay, you're actually also widowed. We actually have half the people here widowed multiple times over, and the other half aren't. Let's go ahead and maybe just let the young love have a chance first. Also, any pairings just here in Lakeburg real fast? Aslan, I think we're okay with not marrying you off to some of the older folks. All right, yeah. All right, we'll find you somebody from around the surroundings. Let's see. Who's not 74? We'll try to aim for your age range. And once again, Aslan, Her Royal Majesty would sit you down for a cup of royal tea, or in this case, I have a royal spinach and banana green smoothie next to me. My husband Chips finds this a travesty upon all that is good in the world, but I feel that having this smoothie actually helps me keep up with trying to have as much greens every day as my baby guinea pig. That's very difficult. He eats a lot of lettuce. Well, also water. Suddenly the water looks nicer. But we're gonna go ahead and turn down the 74-year-old, and Her Royal Majesty is going to suggest gently, if you happen to fall in love with a lumberjack, even if you feel the affinity isn't the best, maybe you could have a little bit of extra funds to go on some additional dates to help things warm up. Additionally, guards would be really nice considering the situation we have going on, or even, you know what, a professional assassin. Being told by your queen to please go fall in love with a professional assassin so that we can try to prevent assassins and have basically assassins versus assassins, a little bit of stress. But let's see what Aslan can find. Aww. Let's see, a healer rat trainer who also thinks he would be king. He's mean. You have good affinity. No. Okay, we'll try again. No. A knight, not good affinity. Painter, a guard. Not terrible affinity. Similar age. Social, hardworking, aesthetic. You guys really don't like the same things at all, though. We're gonna keep moving. An actor. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but I mean, lumberjack. I mean, he has no, he's not that strong. All right, merchant, carpenter, prankster, seamster. Ooh, a fairly decent blacksmith. That is something else that we constantly are running a little bit low on. Who could also be a fisher person. and actually like silver and gold. They're also smart, which is a genetic trait they could possibly pass on to any children. Why, hello. Hello there. Let's go ahead and see how this maybe works out. Because the queen does like silver and gold as well, and we recently opened up a library. So reading, poetry, silver and gold, but not gossip, fashion, and muscles. Got it. Okay. She likes money. She does not like muscles, and then she likes poetry. Wait. Yes, she likes poetry. Phew. See? I feel like the queen was in a bush just like whispering like, no, okay, now do this. So that hopefully we could get her moved in because, you know, having another blacksmith would be pretty good. So welcome. And then let's see where this, oh my gosh, there's so many villagers I need to take care of, holy moly. But now, in the Grimnail family lineage, good to marry into a family of blacksmiths, since this would be a very good blacksmith, is going to be Kit Kat. Kit Kat Grimnail, welcome. I hope that you and Aslan will have a happy life together, and also, conveniently, where's my forge? Look at that. We have an empty spot right there. You're just jumping right on in. In fact, you could even train up the kids better, I think. Or not. Never mind. Then deer. Let's see. And now, who, oh my gosh. Recruitment! We haven't had somebody to recruit in ages! Okay, a decent merchant or a treasurer. I think our treasurer is about to die of old age. So, what are your traits? Frail, let's see, precision work, rat trainer, treasurer, thief, jeweler. Her Royal Majesty is biased to the glitter of gold. Hey, we just managed to get one of the milestones of having 50 villagers moved in, which is great. And before we go ahead and shove you into a house, maybe we can see if this new guy, hey Hugh, anybody in town seem like a good pairing? Maybe Honey? I think Honey, she might still be mourning. So the fact that, well, he's 18, she's 50, maybe not. Hey, look at that. This new guy and Solera might actually pair off pretty well. You know what? We'll go ahead and let that happen because that seems like a nice little pairing. So let's see. He likes cuddles, feasting, and reading. She likes silver and gold, feasting, and fashion. They both dislike gossip. Okay, let's do our best. And then we don't have to spend our hearts. Yay! So they don't like gossip. Let's see. And they do like feasting. And he does like money. Phew, okay. She doesn't, but we managed to still make that happen. Woo! All right, that's excellent. Another person to name though, oh my goodness. Let's see, there he is. Okay, and somebody just died. That's fine. That's not fine. That's the king. The king just died. Zero has died from love at first sight. After noticing beloved silkfish's bewitching beauty for the first time, Zero Quake's heart immediately stopped, never to beat again. Due to lacking medical terms for such an uncommon phenomena, doctors mark the incident as a simple heart attack. The king just died. At 40. After having the golden goose of prophecy lay its egg upon his head. How does Zero go out? After helping rise this kingdom against his own will and desire to new heights? Love at first sight. I did not see this coming. At all. Beloved. What did you do? You're just down there mucking out like the pig and cow pens. The king walks by, takes one look at you, and just kills over dead. Oh boy. This is gonna make life a little interesting. We're gonna go see how Her Royal Majesty is taking this right after we put in, let's see. we're actually gonna have Fishy Bell after Pseudo Fishy. Or Pseudo Bell might actually be kind of nice. Let's go with that one instead. Let's see. Pseudo. There we go. So, welcome, Pseudo. I'm glad that you guys have a great relationship. Hope that you all are gonna be happy. We don't have any more homeless people. We do just have the queen in mourning, though. She has just been widowed because her husband, her perfect match husband, just died of falling in love at first sight with somebody else. I am going to go ahead and have her really lean in on her relationship with Bunny and Sarian. We're gonna go and let her spend time with her children. She's now BFFs with like Bunny, her eldest daughter, and now we're gonna go ahead and let the queen, so that she isn't currently she's not that sad because her traits are about to make her extremely sad, but we're gonna try to alleviate the mourning just a little bit by having her come over and hang out with Sarian. Oh dear, we just got the offended trait. No, come on. Let's have a good thing happen. Sad? No, come on. Gloomy. Okay, wait, no, they got amused. Okay, and then they didn't really have anything change. So the heir to the throne is kind of in a mood and didn't really want anything to do with their mother. And how did this happen? Oh my gosh. Okay, Beetle's dead, so we gotta move Seagull over to a new person to train, and the kingdom is currently falling into crisis. Now we've got cholera, we've got people terrified and bored, and you know, it's a little bit of an ordeal, not gonna lie. So I think that in her mourning, the queen is going to build a bard's house so that someone can create a ballad to 0. Service traits. Some buildings provide positive traits to the people of Lakeburg. Excellent, I guess. And now your old lover has just died. Of old age and lack of partnership, I think. Okay, well, does anybody want to step up to become Rye, our current builder? Like, look, building a builder is a really important job. So is healer. Do we have a perfect bard out there just waiting to marry into the kingdom? Because the king is dead. The queen is mourning. Like, where's my llama? Here, llama, take these vegetables and like, shoo. No, you can't have my gemstones. You can't have my fish for prestige either, because I apparently need more fish. Like, children need to be going to school that we haven't built yet, and also being given mentorships. Babies are being born. Rodents, baby rats are also being born. We've kind of got some stuff happening right now. And by some stuff happening, I mean that we apparently desperately need to have another assassin of all things. Aslan, can you do anything to help us out? Like, she's gonna try to help the queen out by poking into the shadows, but you can only do what you can only do. But having the Assassin's Guild stocked actually helps us out with the town services the most. And wow, okay. Heck. All right, well, let's go ahead and we will try to line up some of our new villagers with jobs that suit them quite well. Like Pseudo and Little. Little, how are you still not employed? Like, what have I been holding you out for? Bard? But you weren't even that talented at the bard. Do I have an empty thief spot? I don't. Fine. Little, look, I don't think Her Royal Majesty is the most pleased with your lute playing. She might still keep an ear out, pun intended, for a new bard. But right now, every year, a Little Thunderheart will go ahead and provide the entertained trait to 12 villagers, which will make the morale of the villagers go up by 10. It will increase their chance of meeting a local so that they can try to make like a friendship, and it will increase their affinity, I think, with everybody by 3%. That's actually really nice. I could quite deal with that. Meanwhile, Queen Saffron, you're almost over being heartbroken. You're almost over being widowed. You're injured though. She's actually injured. She has the injured trait right now. So that actually is going to dramatically reduce her life expectancy too. So I feel like, and now there's babies being born everywhere that the queen doesn't even have time to name. Well, we'll just have to simply do our best, shall we? Yes, lots of babies. Yeah. Okay. The king has died. We are now looking for a professional bard to go ahead and assist us with being able to handle the mourning. We also need somebody to go ahead and become better protection. I would like to repeat my statement of, we also need somebody to become better protection, as the Thieves Guild is apparently poppin', and I would prefer if that was not the case. Pseudo-Bell, he's gonna just go ahead and try to figure out what's happening in the shadows of the kingdom, because somebody has got to. Hopefully he'll have a new job soon. And now, people are getting the flu and everything else. And the queen got injured, so I think we need another healer to start getting that up to maximum again too. A lot going on. And to be honest, I love it. Well, the story continues, and we have new offers from the llama. No, you can't have that many of my things for those. The llama wants some of our famous cursed lumber for prestige. There you go, Bianca. And we will have to see if we can find the queen a new partner. If we can go ahead and stop people dying for 2 seconds. And if we're going to be able to find the perfect bard to sing a ballad to the end of King Zero. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Oh, dear.